Oppressors use the same language to trick people. Do you notice how men always accuse women, the people they oppress, of hating them? White people always accuse people of color, the people they oppress, of hating them. Straight people always accuse the people they oppress, queers, as hating them.
Like if I go on a date and I gotta compete for airtime and conversation, like immediate deal breaker. Because as a man, why do you have so much to say?
I'm never gonna be like, oh, we should be talking about Cardi B when it talks about like all this going on. She didn't them. People like Trey Songz should be locked up, and Cardi B, good for her. She got some money when she needed it.
Here's the weird thing I don't understand is why women are so obsessed with having tall ass dudes. For what? For literally what? So you could break your neck staring at him?
All right, y'all, a little bit of house cleaning before we get started. For those who've been rocking with me from day one, I appreciate the support. For those who may be new here, coming in or out the door, for me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Get it cracking in the comments. Every bit of your engagement helps promote me into the YouTube algorithm. I thank y'all for the support. Now let's get to it. Drop the video. Let's go.
Of course, match with the girl who hates men. And I mean all men.
Oppressors use the same language to trick people. Do you notice how men always accuse women, the people they oppress, of hating them? White people always accuse people of color, the people they oppress, of hating them. Straight people always accuse the people they oppress, queers, as hating them, instead of acknowledging how they aid in our oppression. Like, did you ever think the hatred we experience is for the systems of oppression, not the demographics of people? I don't hate white people. I hate whiteness as a structure, white supremacy, colonialism, imperialism. I don't hate men. I hate patriarchy, sexism, misogyny. I don't hate straight people. I hate cis heteronormativity. When people use these same talking points, I just feel like it's a dog whistle. You're telling on yourself. Stop deflecting, take accountability of where you aided in people's oppression. It's as simple as that. And queer women of color get the brink of it, which is why I listen to Dom. I understand her and I see her. And we've all met a man like Brighton. You're not slick. We see you.
Shut up.
First, how many feminine course classes do you think she took when she was back in college? Septum ring, short buzzed hair, glasses. She's over brimming with feminist course studies. I can guarantee it. Now, addressing a lot of the things she said,
Go on.
I look at when someone says hate, and when they use hate as a notifier, right? She has a lot of hate within her. And it's projection because she feels that because she's so hateful, then everyone else must also be hateful as well. You notice how she used that word? And I know she said she uses it against the systems, right? She hate white supremacists, the system of white supremacy, but not white people. She doesn't like misogyny, but the system of misogyny. She doesn't hate straight cis people, but straight cis behavior, I'm supposing. Why hate anything, right? It's okay to fight against injustice, but when you say hate, that's something deep down in you. And if you took the time to stop hating so much, maybe in the world you live in, you would find some love, because you think your identity matters the most to you. Like being a queer black woman, that matters the most to you. And when you walk around wearing that on your sleeve, when you walk around with that as a badge, you know, like a scarlet letter or something, you're announcing to the world that you're excluding everyone who's not like you as some type of other, some type of enemy to be scrutinized and to be put into categories that you at a later time can pick up and view them through a lens of oppression.
Boy, are you stupid.
It's just this perpetual victimhood that people of her ilk seem to thrive in. Stop being a victim, stop looking at everyone as another or an enemy, and start realizing that we all share this world. And yes, there are things, don't get me wrong, system of white supremacy is awful. People not liking you because of your queerness or your affiliation with the LGBTQ community, I don't agree with. I say let other people live as they choose and mind your own effing business. I'm a person that strongly believes that everyone should mind their own effing business. And you should do the same. Let's go to the next one.
Yes, exactly. Because no matter how smart they are, If they talk long enough, they always gonna say something stupid. And that is why I love me a quiet king. Like if I go on a date and I gotta compete for airtime and conversation, like immediate deal breaker. Because as a man, why do you have so much to say? Shut up. Like, go pay a bill. Go cut some grass. Go build something and do it quietly. Yes, exactly. Because no matter how smart they are, if they talk long enough, they always gonna say something stupid. And that is why I love me a quiet king. Like if I go on a date and I gotta compete for airtime and conversation, like immediate deal breaker. Because as a man, why do you have so much to say? Shut up. Like, go pay a bill. Go cut some grass. Go build something and do it quietly.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
So I let it play again, just so you could hear the irony. Like the pot calling the kettle black. She immediately opens her mouth and says something profoundly stupid.
You need to cool that shit out.
This is what I mean by classic projection. You see how these people project all over the place? Ma'am, when you open your mouth, all I heard was you're not saying anything profound. You're basically looking at men as if they're not human beings that share this planet with you. Like they're not allowed to express themselves or thrive in the full scope of humanity and express themselves in the full scope of prism of being a person, right? You think men should be seen doing and not heard. So in essence, you're looking at men as if men are nothing more than a means to an end. Human doings, not human beings. And I gotta ask you, I hope you don't have any sons. Lord knows I hope you don't have any sons. Because if you're raising your sons to be seen and not heard as if they're some animal that should be locked in a cage and only let out to be a beast of burden to accomplish tasks, I feel sorry for your sons. Because good Lord, having a mother like you, I could never. Man, this is one of those examples of when people let you know who they are. And I can point my finger clearly at you and say you're a freaking misandrist because this mess that came out of your mouth was so hateful and so foaming, thriving at the mouth to let men know you don't see them as equal human beings. I don't know what else to call this but misandry. Girl, get out of here. Let's go to the next one.
What about her?
About Cardi B admitting that she
Good for her.
used to
Fuck him.
wait, no, that she used to drug and
Fuck
rob
'em.
men.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Good for her. Who gives a fuck? They got robbed. They can get that shit back. They had all the money to buy the shit. They can buy it again. We're not even going to start comparing getting drugged and robbed for some fucking watches or some fucking money to getting sexually fucking assaulted. I'm never going to be like, oh, we should be talking about Cardi B when it talks about like all the sexual assault going on. She didn't sexually assault them. People like Trey Songz should be locked up, and Cardi B, good for her. She got some money when she needed it.
Now, you don't get me my money tonight. I'm going to put that young girl of yours out on Horse Road.
But she did assault those guys. She did. She criminally assaulted them, and she had someone of the community assault them sexually. So you're lying. And trust me, I've seen this woman on a number of things on social media, and she always has the most horrible takes I've ever heard. Like, this woman, if you set her next to emotional intelligence, she will probably fight it because she has zero emotional intelligence. So let me get this straight, right? It's okay for women to indulge in criminal activity as long as they're getting financial reward at the end of it. And we can't focus on Cardi B and her criminal activity because of sexual assault or SA.
Why would I like to throw some hot grease on you?
Is that your logic? So in other words, it doesn't matter that Cardi B is a criminal. It just matters that women might encounter SAing and RP3ing in the world. So ignore the criminality of women because a small percentage of men commit SA and graping, right? This is her whole logic train. How stupid is this logic train? And she has some of the most asinine takes I've ever seen on social media. You heard what she said? F them. It doesn't matter. Their hard-earned things can be replaced. As if just because you steal something from someone, that means it's okay to steal something from someone because it can be replaced. Let me ask this question, especially to her. if she ever runs across this video, which she probably won't. But I'll ask this question.
Go on.
In your home, if someone burglarizes your home and take things out of your home, are you going to be okay with that because you can replace it? Or are you going to feel some type of way about it? Because I guarantee if someone breaks in your home and steals things that you worked hard for, you wouldn't have the same attitude. You wouldn't say, well, I can't worry about someone stealing my things because women are being SA'd. I bet and I can guarantee you wouldn't have this same sentiment. This woman has horrible takes, man. I don't know why she's on social media. Who gives her a microphone needs to take it away immediately. Let's go to the next one.
Here's the weird thing I don't understand is why women are so obsessed with having tall ass dudes. For what?
Short King, stand up.
What? So you could break your neck staring at him? No, I don't fucking think so. I love short dudes. I love a guy who I can look at him at this eye level. Okay? And tall girls are, oh, I need a tall guy to like reach something for the cabinet. Bitch, get that shit yourself. Climb on the fucking counter. That shit's more fun anyways. Why would you want a tall man just so he can be grabbing you shit? What? Or, oh, I need a tall dude because he's so strong and he can beat anybody's ass. Hello? Bruce Lee was like 5'8" and he could kick all these motherfuckers' asses anyway. So it is literally not about height. Height ain't shit. I fucking love short dudes. Honestly, like, I was with this dude who was 5'5" and telling you he had the best ever. Literally. I don't care. I love short dudes. And to all you girls who are like, I need a tall guy, go find your tall guy. Short kings, come my way.
That Short King put it on her. I don't have much to say about this one, man. Look, I did a video series about 2 years ago called Heightism, where I addressed all the ways that women belittle and emasculate men based on height. If you want to go back on my channel through my video log and check for those 2 videos, you can. I don't want to address heightism again. I've already beat that horse to death. So I just wanted to put this in here because I just want to say, Short King, stand up. We in the house, man. Let's go to the next one. I mean, I agree. I mean, if you sexualize yourself, you can't be mad if other people sexualize you. I mean, it's just common sense. I mean, what else can we say about that? I mean, she's right. You know, a lot of times women say they don't want to be objectified, but you're objectifying yourself. Like recently on Instagram, I saw a snippet from an Erica Kane video, and she was literally just naked in the whole video. Like at that point, why not just be a stripper? Like, I'm pretty sure she is or was, but why not just go back to the club instead of making music videos and music in general? Like, you want to be half naked all the time and then you get upset when you get sexualized? It doesn't make sense, man. I never understand this. Like, I don't understand the OF girls when they get mad that they can't find dates of men who want to take them serious. You do X work. So if you're doing X work, I mean, people are not going to take you serious for relationships. See, here's the thing. Actions have consequences. I know a lot of you modern women don't believe that actions should have consequences or repercussions, but they absolutely do. And one of the consequences of sexualizing yourself is others sexualizing you. That's all I got, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, get it cracking in the comments. I'll catch y'all in the credits. 2 fingers. Peace. I'm out. See y'all on the next one.
They said the Lord gave you niggas money.
Like Jesus.
I know God got his hand on me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So when they know my name overseas, that is something God oversees. Living life they think is make-believe. It ain't nothing on my sleeve. Never noticed what you had to give, but want a piece of what you do receive. Tell them, rich too silly, yeah. Numbers crack the Billy, yeah. Don't need no dilly. I'm too fresh, I feel like Willie, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a milli, yeah. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on their radar. Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, yeah, yeah.